Checking in for a brand spanking new tea and things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. Y'all sorry. We was out last Wednesday. It's another Wednesday, but we're here back in the building. We're
Yes.
gonna go into some of this hot celebrity tea tonight.
Yes.
And for sure some things. And you guys make sure you join in. But first, we are going to start out with shouting out our sponsor here, Lucky Coin.
Yes.
If you have a small business you want to grow and people you want to get to the bag, okay? Hit us up and we'll get you in touch, okay?
Yes, you can hit us up at TNThangz, THANGZ, at gmail.com. And remember, you must have a physical location in order for you to take advantage of this amazing way to make some extra money.
All you need to provide is space, people, okay?
That's all we're looking for, guys.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. So what you got going on? What has been going on in the news with the crazy celebrities?
Well, we're going to definitely say congrats to one person, but it could be three.
Okay.
So, Lotto popped up at the Hogs game, showed that belly.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, congrats to her. She looks beautiful. She's pregnant. Now, it's been a lot of controversy because they were saying, okay, she's pregnant for a married man and blah, blah, blah.
What?
But we don't know that.
Whoa.
We ain't going to get into all that. She keep her relationship very private. As you should, niece, okay?
So,
That's how you keep it.
Hold on. They say she pregnant from a married dude?
They're saying 21 Savage. And he's apparently married. Now, his wife did go on Lotto's page and like the picture with her big, beautiful belly.
Please don't let
and
that be
they're saying
true.
This should not be a role model to young girls.
Please don't let that be true. Please just let her be pregnant from, another person that does not already have somebody.
Well, it's been apparent that they've been dating. I don't know. She never really came out and said it.
Yeah.
So we don't know. But we do know she is pregos. And she looks beautiful. And
yeah, she got a new video that just came out too. And shout out to one of my actors in Beechwood Falls because he's actually in the video.
Oh, nice.
So shout out to Tyreek Cuffey. You're doing your big one, friend.
Doing your big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then apparently it's just running through the ladies right now.
Oh, Lord.
Now, we have not confirmed this.
So this is allegedly.
Yeah. Lotto pregnant confirmed.
Okay.
We don't know if baby daddy married and all that shit.
We don't know who the baby daddy is.
Confirmed.
Okay.
We don't know that to be confirmed.
Okay.
But let her enjoy her pregnancy, y'all. But apparently, word on the street is Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, Megan Thee Stallion. What's going on with her?
Looking pregos. They're saying pregos. And they're saying Glorilla is probably pregos. So are we gonna get some music, y'all? We need some music because y'all three of my faves, okay?
Well, apparently,
Lotto's
it's in the water.
It's in the water. But Megan and Glow, y'all don't hold me to that because that's not confirmed belly yet.
Okay, well.
Confirmed pregnant belly.
Well, all I can say is congratulations. If it is true, that's wonderful.
All right, so congrats to the ladies. The ladies is on break right now.
Okay.
They all on belly break.
So
and looking beautiful.
That's a good thing. So did you hear about Jay-Z and his tickets that he's selling for his new upcoming concert?
I have not. I have been gone.
So yes, he's got a concert that's supposed to be in Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
And some of the tickets are allegedly going for $5,000. Okay. You could also sit on the stage with Jay-Z on some bleachers. So if you want to be in the building with Jay-Z at Yankee Stadium, you want to be on the stage, part of the actual show, you can get those tickets. And those tickets don't start at $4,000. Those tickets start at like $20,000. But have fun, guys. I'm just trying to see who the person that got $20,000 to sit on some bleachers on the stage, please hit me up because I'm trying to get my deck done. I'm just saying.
Listen, Jay-Z, I love you. But Chris Brown is giving a better experience.
Oh, Lord.
For only $1,000. You seen those pictures?
Right. Ladies be having their legs all cocked
Legs
up.
all cocked
They
up
doing
with Chris.
everything
All
they
the
could.
things.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy.
Speaking of concert.
Yeah.
New Edition.
Yeah.
Had to add a second show in Atlanta, ladies.
Okay. When is the show? When is the first show?
The first show, you know what?
It's coming up, right?
It's coming up. It's this month in March. And they added a second.
Okay. Are we going?
Well, maybe. Maybe we might pop up in that thing.
Well, you know, anything can happen on TN things.
It's New Edition.
Tony Braxton.
And
Boyz II Men.
Oh, it's going to be, girl, we going, fuck it. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
And they said Bobby doing his little thing.
Oh, my God.
He's still trying to do the shit.
I'm interested because the last time that I kind of saw, I didn't see him in concert, but I kind of saw some clips. I mean, his voice wasn't sounding too hot, but maybe he was.
And his body wasn't moving the same.
No.
But that been happening.
Well, right? I mean, his body was moving. I don't know if that's the movement that I wanted to see, but it was it was definitely moving. That belly was moving around. No. I was like, okay, Bobby, I guess. Oh. You looking like somebody old granddaddy.
What's the shirt on?
It was he had on a wife beater.
With a belly.
With a belly. Well, that's better than Bobby V. Well, nah, I ain't even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway,
yeah, don't talk about the hometown.
We gonna move on. We gonna move on past that. What else we got going on? Did you see T.I.? He cut off all his dreads.
Yeah, but he been did that, right?
Oh, maybe he been did that.
Yeah, he did that when he released his new album.
Yeah. I always wonder, because you know how some people be like, dreads are so spiritual and this, that, and the third, and they don't just be cutting them off all willy-nilly, and his had gotten like super long, so I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, he talked about cutting it off. He just wanted to do a whole release of a revamp. He came up with some new music, which is bumping.
Yeah.
And released the head and, you know.
Gotta let them know.
Gotta let them know. And then, and moving on, guys. So, y'all know the talk of the week. Mm-hmm. I'm sure y'all been getting messages too.
What?
Beauty in Black. Tyler Perry dropped it for us. Beauty in Black is back on.
Oh, baby, I done watched all the episodes.
I know. I don't tell me because I'm all, fuck.
I'm already to the season finale. I'm done. I finished that last night.
Like sometimes you got to put it on and then
you fall asleep.
You fall asleep. Not because it's boring, but because it's time to go to bed.
Right.
People. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on that. So I'm on an episode where a lot's going down. Okay. Fires and a lot. I got to rewatch it though because I'm doing this. I'm trying. I'm trying to stay up for it.
You definitely need to see that episode because if you don't see all the things that happened in that episode, then you're going to be completely lost.
I'm going to be lost.
Going forward. So
but I know Roy couldn't be my husband, ladies. What y'all talking about?
Baby. He'd have been... everything that Mallory did, I would have done, but Dwayne wouldn't have survived.
But with gasoline to make sure that the explosion is correct.
Well, she did do it with gasoline.
Oh. On the body?
She locked him in the room. You got to go back and watch it. You got to go back and watch it.
Yeah, because I was half up, half down.
She definitely was doing some psycho stuff. I'm with it, Mallory. I'm with it. I done found a newfound respect for you, girl.
All right. And then, so we definitely got to catch up on that, ladies. For sure.
Yeah.
And guys.
I mean, it's over the top. Like, everything they do in this show is, like, over the top. Like,
But I get a lot of, I hear a lot of people say, oh, the acting is so terrible. It's so terrible. And then I hear a lot of people say, I mean, they love it and it's good. You know, I can remember when I was first sending it out, like, oh, you got to watch this show. People were just kind of like, oh my God. Once I started watching it, I couldn't stop. I mean, I love it. I don't even think the acting is that bad. I love the Ratchet.
Well, here's the thing.
Love the Ratchet.
My problem is not necessarily with the acting. I just feel like the writing of it is just, they make all the characters so hard up. It's like no type of compassion. So like everybody is like so incredibly cutthroat. I think that might be
from the beginning when they killed the auntie.
Girl, from the beginning when they killed the auntie.
Lord have mercy.
Well, we gonna go ahead and jump on into our topic unless you got anything else.
Yeah, I do. I just want to touch on this and we'll come back to more of it. But Young Miami, sweet, beautiful soul, she just did an interview with Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club. And so he did ask her about, you know, if she have suffered a huge loss in her personal life, in her career, and her everything from the relationship she had with Diddy. And she says yes. You know, the internet, y'all coming for her, of course, saying you wasn't saying all that when Diddy was dropping that bag on you. But that go to show you the bag, you better make it last because he's been gone for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And she has suffered with she spoke about suffering with her career, people, you know, that just stopped messing with her because Diddy was a part of her life and things like that. So I hope that, you know, one day we can forgive her for having a relationship with Diddy because she didn't know then, like everybody else didn't know. And you like who you like, but
my thing about that is simply this. People, I feel like no one person is all good and they're not all bad either, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not condoning not one single thing that Puff Daddy did, but what I am saying is that he's not all bad. He's not all good. So there's gonna be parts of himself that maybe he didn't show to her.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he never showed that side because there's no way that you could have had that many people believing in you and all this, that, and the third if there wasn't something that was good about you. Put it like that.
Okay. And Robin says Debbie Morgan did a great job.
Yeah.
And
Beauty
and Black. Yeah. But yeah, so Young Miami, we wish you the best. We wish you could have a comeback. And a lot of people do. So girl, just keep doing what you do.
Yeah.
Because I think she's a great rapper.
And this too shall pass.
All right. Well, we got to go on and get in our topic of the night.
Yes.
People.
So my thing with folks is I like to keep it a buck. I always like to keep it 100 with people, no matter if it's good, bad, or whatever. What I don't understand is when somebody does you wrong, they can't like admit it. They can't just come clean and have just a true conversation. And it rubs you the wrong way, turns you off, and now we not cool. Do you really think that like once you've crossed the line to the point where we not cool no more, is there a way to be able to come back from that?
I think there is.
How many chances do you give? How many chances do you give them, girl?
I think there is. I think that as you grow, you just let me word this right. You know, I think you can be cool with somebody that you had a falling out with or whatever, but you just got to know who they are and know how to handle them.
How to operate.
How to move around them. You know, if it's somebody that really tried to snake you, with words or whatever. I mean, you always gotta, for me, you always gotta come back with an apology. And you gotta own up to what you did, because we ain't gonna just move like nothing didn't happen. But I couldn't know how to treat a person accordingly, that's for sure.
So here's where I have to draw the line, right? So because I'm very genuine and I pretty much am who I am all the time, the same way, right? And I tell people this up front. I'm like, listen, I'm cool with you until I'm not. So I state those facts up front. And I give people the opportunity to like talk it through before I just be like, you know what, I'm good on this. Because once I say that, I can see you in the street and I can still be cordial and say what's up and this, that, and that, but you are not going to be in my inner circle. Not ever again. I just don't, because it's always more of the same, right? And I think that people do have the ability to change, but in my heart, you are who you are.
And that's the true part.
Yeah,
people are who they are who they show you they are.
Right. It's like, but by the time I get ready to say I'm not really dealing with you, it's not one situation that's created this. I'm not cool with you. It's 12 situations that have happened that have let me know time and time and time again, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't always, if something happens, I always speak on it. Right? Sometimes I just be like, oh, okay. Mental note, when I said this, and this, she totally ignored what I said and just acted like I didn't even say that, didn't acknowledge me. Okay, but that's how she is. We'll see if that happens again.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't speak on it because I don't feel like everything needs to be a dramatic situation, right? So I give people enough rope to hang themselves,
and that is probably a good thing.
I mean, that's
to completely cut people off, because here's the thing. When you're a good person or a nice person or a genuine person, you find yourself being back around people that did you wrong.
Yeah.
And you're not going to change who you are.
Right.
So, let's just say, for instance, I've had to be around people that have done me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm paying for a group dinner, I'm not going to be like,
I ain't paying for them.
I'm not going to pay for you.
Yeah.
So because you're a genuine person, so I could feel Shantae on that, because it's better just to leave that person out, because it's like, I don't know if I can pay for you. You're a user and an asshole and a bad person.
Right.
But because you are who you are, you don't want to single one person out, because that's just kind of
right
bringing you out of your character of who you are.
And that's the truth. So that's why I kind of I am very reluctant to make a decision to just cut somebody off, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes me a lot to get to that point. I mean, it would, and the thing is that now I do need to get a little bit better with not letting so many things slide before I actually do address them, because I don't think it's healthy not to address stuff, right?
Right.
Because I think it makes you more resentful of a person. It doesn't give them the opportunity to correct themselves. And so I know myself, I need to get better about that, because I'm more interested in keeping the peace. So a lot of the times me not speaking on something is because I'm simply trying to keep the peace. But sometimes you got to kind of speak on it and say, all right, like I didn't talk about this the first couple of times, but I noticed that this seems to be how you handle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I particularly don't care for that. Do you? Like, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm saying that I don't want to be a part of it if you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And And if they decide that your friendship is worth it, they should be able to accept or explain what it is they doing. Because maybe you don't get how they move, and maybe I don't get why you're doing the things that you're doing, why you're acting the way that you're acting. Maybe I don't understand. And so that gives them the opportunity to either speak on it or change their behavior.
Right. Or I think that too, sometimes it may be something that you honestly don't care about.
Yeah.
But you get put in situations like you don't care. You probably don't. You just honestly don't care. It's minute. It's stupid. But sometimes you just have to check people.
Yeah.
Just to
like
let you know,
like sometimes,
like I don't give a fuck, but I don't play with you like that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, like,
even though it doesn't even matter.
Like things like, let me give you an example. Like, you're always making it more than it has to be.
Right.
Like, you're always overreacting. And even though you're not necessarily overreacting with me, I notice that you always overreacting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, at some point, that's going to be a situation between me and you. Even though it's not right now, but I see the pattern. And if I do something that you don't like, are you going to overreact on me?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just watch those type of things, like with people that I'm with. And I'm not saying don't be you. Like, that's definitely, I'm not saying that at all whatsoever, because I feel like people have the right to be whoever they are. Be yourself authentically all the time. However, in this year that I'm having, I don't want my energy, my money, my time, my motivation. I don't want any of that being wasted, and I don't want my peace to be shaken, because it took me a long time to get to this place where I could be peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
And don't let nobody take your peace.
And I don't want to go back to where I'm not happy because of who I'm around.
Right. But I think you could be cordial or cool with somebody that crossed that line.
I
mean,
see, I'm on the opposite
but
end.
But you're a grudge holder. I mean, I'm not gonna say a grudge holder, but you're like,
yeah, I'm not gonna let you come back.
Yeah. See, and I can just know you for who you are. I know how you move. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if we good going out to eat or good, going to a concert together or whatever, but see, I'm a listener. I know I listen. So I know how to take people for like what they are.
Yeah, and I'm not going to even allow any unnecessary drama, because here's the thing. Like, when I'm not really feeling somebody, like, I can't fake it. I can't, and not, that's not to say that you are, but for me, if I genuinely can't trust you, you're not going to be close enough to me for us to be doing things together.
Right. I feel you.
I'm like, you're just not. The extent of me being okay with you is speaking to you in the street. It ain't gonna be you calling me. It ain't gonna be us going to get no drinks, because why? Why? We're not cool like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Now, the only time that I would make an exception for that rule is if that person was cool with somebody I know.
Right, in a group setting.
And my friend invited them, and I don't have no beef with my friend. I'm not going to not show up because you're there, but I'm also not going to engage with you unnecessarily.
Right.
I'm not going to push myself into the situation like, oh, hey, oh, what you been doing? Because that's fake. It's not real.
Yeah.
And I'm just not fake like that. I just can't, I'm not going to do that. Like, if we're not cool, we're not cool.
Well, and I get that. Shantae said, we're not cool. I get that.
Right.
See, and I can literally be around somebody and you could not know one shitting thing about me. And you can sit there and tell me about you all day and night. and never know nothing about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just how I can move with you.
Well, that's a good trait to have, girl. Cause I sure can't do it.
It
I ain't
is a
feeling
good
you
trait
like
to
that.
have.
I'm like, you'll see me. I'll look so despondent. I'll look so unengaged. I'll be like, all right, girl. Well, I don't know how much longer we gonna be here, but
But
and they be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I just don't fuck with you like that. I'm sorry about that.
Dante said it. Robin says,
she said it also depends on how many times you've had an issue with a person. I know someone that has done me a few times, done me wrong a few times now, and I haven't talked to her in 10 years. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Robin's giving y'all the cutoff.
Yeah. And
now, but when people do you wrong over and over again, but I mean, I think, I definitely think like we learned you in school, right? Your parents taught you can forgive, but you don't forget.
Oh, well, that's my mom's whole MO. She's like, girl, file that thing in the back of your head. That person that, they showed you who they were, so you believe them. Yeah. And that's not to say people can't make mistakes, right? And that's not to say that if somebody did you wrong that they can't come back from it. I'm not saying that either. But what I'm saying is by the time I get to the point where you're getting cut off, because it's not the first, the second, the third, the fourth, it's the 15th, the 20th time that you done did something, then I'm like, it's like you can't come back from it. The little microaggressions.
Right. Yeah, I feel you on that. Now, I don't know about 5th, 6th, 7th, 4th. You probably don't get a 3rd with me, but I mean, like, we definitely would never have the relationship that we had because whatever we went through,
yeah,
I'm going to handle you accordingly. Whether that was you talking too much, whatever we went through. That'll be it for me.
See, and
but I can still be around you. Like I said, we might could go out to eat.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a big difference. Because, see, you ain't going to give them as many times. Maybe that's why you be like, you know what? Okay, after about 2-3 times, okay, we cool, but we can still go out to eat. But see, I didn't let them do it for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So by the time you get me to be like, I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you.
Well, that makes sense. Why Shantae?
Yeah, because
I'm ultimate cutoff.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you done did this about 15 times. This is your character, friend. This is not an accident.
Right.
This is who you are.
Cut.
Anyways, we got 3 minutes. You got a 2-minute tip? I think I got one.
Okay.
So right now there is tons of pollen out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pollen count is crazy.
It's terrible.
So I was at my doctor and we were just kind of talking about like all the different things that you can do to try to help you if you got like really bad allergies and stuff like that. So one thing that she talked about was, taking your allergy pills every day. But another thing that she talked about was doing the neti pot to rinse out your nasal cavity at night. And I was like, I guess I never really thought about it. She's like, those nose sprays really help to flush all that pollen out. You can get like the generic brands at Walgreens or something like that for about $10. Like, you don't have to get the Flonase or nothing like that. They got the generic brands that work exactly the same. So that's something that she talked about. And then she was telling me the difference between Claritin and Zyrtec, right? So if you look at some generic brands and they have like the pharmaceutical name, I think one is called Loratadine and the other one is called like it start with a C. But anyways, they work differently. Like one of them is more potent and it works faster. Mm-hmm. Where the other one is not as potent, but it's non-drowsy. So just look to see how those different things work. And remember, whenever you're taking like that type of medicine, you got to drink a lot of water with it to make it really, really work effectively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shantae had a good tip for us, y'all.
Yeah, because my allergies, y'all be going crazy. So I picked up my allergy meds today. So I'm going to get started on my regimen come AM in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. That's our time. We love y'all. Appreciate you for hanging out with us every single Wednesday. Well, we gonna get more consistent. Don't be mad at us. I know we've been doing every other time. Don't be mad at us.
It's been my travel schedule, y'all. Blame it on me.
Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose.
And then they always want to send me to a place with not the time zone that I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm in some ironic time zone.
Yes. So make sure you tune in with us every Wednesday. We love y'all. We appreciate you guys. And we will see you next week.
Same time, same place.
Peace.